People. No matter what goes on, please, no matter what you hear out of the mouth of many, please be careful in how you entertain these internet people who's on these websites, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, especially YouTube, Patriot. All of them, be careful how continue to entertain these people, because I don't want a people, the tribe of Judah, to get tied up in what is going on. You have to separate yourself from what is going on. First of all, Donald Trump and Biden are in this together. This was a plan that was set up from the flow up in 2003. This is such an excellent plan of the right hand of the beast. It is excellent. And I'm calling it excellent and want you to understand how excellent it is, to where it got people believing that Trump is against the election, against Biden. This is a plan against this country itself. It's got to get the people here in this country to go up against itself. See, people don't know what is about to go down is what United States of America has done for many years is cause the people to go up against their government in every continent and countries that they went after to take over, to get their oil and to steal from them. This is a part of the technique. They worked on each country from the inside out. And this is what they're doing. They got people thinking it's about Republicans and Democrats. They're going to get it after that. They're going to make it not after. They're working on this as well. It's about black and white. All the supremacist groups has already risen to the top. They're just waiting for us as a people to step out and try to claim one side or the other. Stay out of the midst of them. I want to tell you something that the Spirit just gave me when I was listening. When he said, I'm going to explain to you why he gave it to me too. When he said, come out of her or you shall receive her plagues. This is about the plan of this country setting their people up. It is a plague of their own. He's telling you to come out. Don't be partaker in it. Don't let nobody entertain your mind as to what is going on. The prophetess in the wilderness has informed you that this is a setup from inside. So what is happening, they got to destroy their people from the inside out so that the people can be after each other versus really being after the government. That's why they started it. When you were seeing the people, Black Lives Matter, doing this virus thing, all of this was a part of it. All of it is a partaker of what they're doing, even the virus itself. Everything is a part of them going underground. They finna go underneath and they finna let this country destroy itself from the inside out. So while we're trying to use this devil platform to the best of our ability so we can gain a check and we can be uplifted and praise and honor and worship like we are God, they're coming after us that has that mindset. Because y'all, it's going to allow them to. Why? Because a lot of us don't understand and care not to understand unless someone is telling them something that's happening to the white man. But what they don't understand, the whole setup is also geared after us. But thanks to the mighty hand of the Most High Yah, his right hand of power and who he is. I don't know the way he's going to throw down and show up, but I know he will be present. But I will say this. Stop entertaining those that's on the outside of your tribe. To meaning don't take so much to heed to what is being said and what they're doing. Let them do what they're going to do. Start teaching your tribe, the tribe of Judah, how to stay away, and that this is a setup. This was planned 2003. That this plan come forth. First of all, I want you to all understand this that's going on is not even the mind of Trump. It's not even the mind of Trump. A lot of people think that's him texting and tweeting. That's not even his mindset. But because he knows that there's an underground plan on the four corners to bring this thing to core, this country, they already see. What people don't understand is they're following the biblical, even though we're not. You see, they're walking that biblical out. They know what to expect. They know what's going on. They know what's about to happen. You see, they're preparing for it because they have studied the biblical so deep to where they know how to come in and how to go out. Now, right now, they're ready to go out. They're getting ready to go out. But they're going to start so much confusion in this country, the people are going to be against the people. And that's what's happening. And that's what they're going to do. And they gave them something to feed on. They threw two fishes out there, the Republican and Democratic. They threw two more out, black and white. Those are the two main issues that they're going to be destroyed each other from the inside. When I say the inside out, that's mean it's for the Hebrew Israelite men and women. That's not a good thing for you. I know you're probably thinking, Christ is going to come and deliver you from it. Yes, he's going to come, but it's going to be a great judgment for you as well. Many going to be tried by the fire. Because right now they think they are high. They think they're on the high throne. You know, they ain't led the people's spirit to the spirit of Yah. They've led them to their own page, and they think that's okay. So I'm just saying to you all, please don't get caught up in this Donald Trump and Biden thing. See it. I forgot, you can't see if Yah don't let you see it. So shall it be. It is what it is. All I ask you all, because of what I'm seeing, and I know the outcome of it, please don't go out there dancing with them people, playing with them people. Please inform your people not to go out there. Don't be trying to clarify, justify, and identify what you think is going on. Know that it is a setup from the flow up to get the country to war against themselves, the people to war against themselves. That's the only way they're going to do a safe escape out of this country. That's why they already in a son of money. They've been doing it for the last 10 years. But now they get this showing you in your face, we're going to send this money over to this country. It's because they getting their way clear. Get everything from this country and send it somewhere else. So when they leave the people going to be out taking each other's lives and stealing and killing and destroying it. And then when they hit that 5G, which is going to go up to I believe, up to, at least to an 8, but I think they're going to start moving it to a 5, not a 5G, but a 6G and a 7. But they already got in the other country the patches. You know how they said the hand and the head, the 6. See, it's not coming like you read it in the biblical, like you've been taught it for 2,000 years, the mark of the beast. See, he didn't come like that. That's because you have to understand, you got to understand everything in the spirit realm, not the flesh out of somebody's mouth. But because you chose to want to learn everything out of somebody's mouth, Yah suffer you too. And let you live with that. Because you have to be able to understand things in the spiritual realm versus the natural. Because the spirit always get it first, the right way. The natural going to get it all kind of fleshly ways. And that's why we're at where we're at today. Not still understanding why we end up over in the Western world. Why? Because we want to define it a fleshly way instead of the spiritual way of why we got over here. Okay? So again, stay away from that. If they out there marching, riding, doing all kind of stuff, stay away from that. That don't have nothing to do with you. And like when I asked the Most High, I said, Father, why is it you don't sound like you really telling them to come out of her in the way that it has been taught into the minds of the people? You know, see, so the people are being taught Their flesh is being taught. Their spirit ain't being given anything. Because when he said, come up out of her, come out of her, or you will receive her plagues. See, she got plagues. See, this country got plans. They doing things, they got things already knit to where set up from the floor up against the people. So he's saying, come out of her. Don't try to get involved in what she's doing and how she's doing it. Come out of her. Don't think because you on YouTube, you all in there. You doing the will of the Father because you on here hooping and hollering on the devil platform. Come out of her. See, he's telling you because you're going to receive her plagues because she got her own plagues that she done set up for her own people. And a lot of people wouldn't get it like that because they haven't understood it in the spiritual realm. Because I said to the Father, I said, Father, it seemed like you should have had some fierce or some wrath behind when you said that. And then maybe if it was said 2 or 3 times, maybe they would have got it. He said, no, because they still don't get it. Still don't get it. Come out of her or you will receive what she have set up for her own people. So you have to come out of what you think you see. And know this thing don't come by what you see. It comes by understanding what you hear from the Ruach HaKodesh, from the Spirit of the Most High Yah. Because I see people on the devil platform telling people, because, I guess they figure they've been on here long enough, they can tell people anything. And that's what they do. They don't care if it's spirit or truth or nothing. But what the people in this day and time going to learn in time past and times to come, that a lot of stuff that they were taught was a lie. And there's no truth in it. It's no spirit. It's no power. So I'm telling you all, come up out of her. Okay? So that you won't receive her plagues. Because she's plagued. She didn't set up from the floor up her own people. Yes. And this is one of them. Biden and Trump. That's her plague. She done set that up. Come out of that. Come out of what you think it is. Come out of what it appears to be. See it in a way. Oh, but then if you even went to the altar and tarried for the Ruach HaKodesh, you might not have it. You might not be able to see it. You might not get it. But blessed be the name of the Most High Yah, who knows all things and have all things in his hand. But you're going to hear a lot of things going on, and it's just going to sweep. But know this. Those that are elect, let not your heart be troubled. And the elects are not the people who have set up from the flow up, they way clear, and then look at you and say, see, I told you. See, we over here, we got this going on. We got this. We prepared. No. See, y'all's elects, they ain't prepared for nothing but to trust in Yah. Hallelujah. And that's the real elects. Not the elects that have manipulated and deceived many to believe that, oh, we the one because we got this, we got that. Y'all elects don't have nothing. Just living it one day at a time. Thanking the Most High for all that it is instilling in their spirit, man. Preparing their spirit for what is yet to come. When a lot of people are preparing their outer man. Their flesh. Their gut for food. And everything that satisfy their flesh and their spirit has nothing. But when this stuff's throw down, let me tell you something. You'll wish you had something spirit and truth. And I say to you all, stay away from what they're doing out there in the world today. All this Biden and this Democratic and this Republican. Try to stay away from all of it because the next step is black and white. Let me tell you, and it's on. You thinking you know what's going on? You don't know nothing. Most of people, they will believe a white person than to believe the prophets of the Most High Yah, which is all good and dandy. Because to me, it's all my Father's will. As long as his will is being done, I'm beholding that and that on it. So Sister Deborah said that, again, do your search, do your study, realize somewhere in you that this is a setup on the floor up. Donald Trump and Biden are like this here. It's a part of the plan. This is the way they're going to bring in the martial law. This is the way they're going to bring destruction in the land the way that they have planned it. This is the way they're going to start it. And don't let nobody give you $1 million to make you erase the fact of what's going on. And that's what they did. They dropped that 6, that dog food they dropped. And see, let me show you some what they did to you all. And that's why I know a lot of people are awakening only in their flesh, because that's what people teach them. They flesh. They're not awakening their spirit. Before they were able to issue you the 600, they made sure that across the board in this country, I'm going to say this country, that all the food, everything, cost of things went skyrocket, and no one paid attention to it. No one paid attention to it. So they knew already that, okay, we can raise the food up, or the people getting their $600. Now you tell me if that's not evil, what is it? Your own people. You're going to raise it up because you're giving them $600. But they've been raising it up on you all. Even after they close your jobs, they raise stuff. And you all never saw it. You don't see, used to get a bottle of dish liquid. You used to can get a bottle of sanitizing. Look how much they got this stuff for. And you all are missing it. They took your jobs. They took your everything. They closed you down just to take everything from you. And now, because they did it so successful, I'm going to give them the credit. I'm going to give it the credit. They have done an excellent job. That beast right hand has done an excellent job. Because I can see it from the wilderness, completing mission. And I'm like, Father, wait a minute. Why ain't the people seeing it? Why ain't they doing this? Father, look what they doing. Why ain't they saying something? Why ain't they teaching it? Why ain't they preaching it? Because I'm seeing it from the wilderness, wondering, well, why is he being able to do all this? And I'm seeing it and they can't. That's why I give it the credit. Excellent job. To the point, Biden and Trump is not even the type of personality that was be doing what y'all see him doing. That ain't even who he is. What a rich man care about being over the country. Come on now. Wake up, people. This is the beast's right hand controlling all this. And this is the plan. So Sister Deborah said, if they ain't gonna wake up by now, they ain't gonna wake up. It's just gonna take the Most High to do what he does best, as he has prophesied. Hallelujah. Shalom and shalom.